Hey Aquarius, I'm Brian and this is my tarot cave. Let's jump into the cards and see what they have to say today. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Message for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit Team. Guides, what do you have to tell Aquarius today? What do you got to say to Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius. That one really flew out. Temperance. So you might be in a state of finding balance right now, which I think all of us are. There's been some strange times we've been living in and with intense energy. So I think finding balance is actually crucial right now. Finding balance within. All right. A few more cards, Spirit. Few more cards. We got 4 of coins, so you might be focusing on your pentacles. All right, that's a lot of cards. Justice at the bottom, so right off the bat, and seeing justice and temperance coming out in the beginning and end of the reading, that's really finding balance, which is wonderful. Peace, harmony, balance, it all exists in the center of your being, in the heart center. So you're returning to yourself, seeing some stress and anxiety with the 9 of Swords. You might be coming out of a stressful period. I could relate to that. Got the Hermit card. It's all about going within and reflecting. With the Tradition card, which is also all about reflection. Judgment. Judgment and Justice are both the Libra cards of finding balance. Taking a stand, putting an end to things that don't serve you, making good judgment for yourself and your life so that it can move in the direction that you're not carrying crap along with you that you don't need, All right. Let me look at the cards for a second and figure out what they're telling me. Okay. So I've got 5 cards here that are telling me your past energy, that there was a feeling in the past of being kind of confined and stuck, This bondage card is like someone's trying to climb. They're trying to climb in their lives. They're trying to move upwards, but there's all of these sticky, brambles and, vines holding them back. They're like tangled up in the muck. So, and that, those challenges were causing 9 of Swords, anxiety, stress, regret, unhappiness, And the Tradition card popped up here, which is, like reflecting on the past, looking back. But it's also about, traditional constructs that you might feel, are holding you back with that bondage card. So that's interesting. And there is the Contemplation card here, the 8 of Cups. She's in this card, she's really thinking like, is this what I want? Is this me? Is this really speaking to who I am? But if you look at this card there closely, I don't know if you can see it, but there's flowers under her bed. So she might be sitting on gifts that she's not fully seeing in that contemplation card, but that's all connected to coming back into balance, into your heart center, and judgment, removing what no longer serves you. And you have the Moon card here along with the Ace of Wands. So it seems like there's a desire to follow your heart, a really, really strong desire to follow your heart. You're almost exhausted with the bondage of the traditional lifestyle of the past, and you might want to try something new. You might want to, take a leap of faith, do something spontaneous. You're almost tired. I get the feeling you're tired of the like the everyday monotony of life, and you want to do something and celebrate life a little bit more. And you definitely should. There's also the Hermit card here, which is going within to find balance and finding peace with being by yourself. Maybe if you are feeling a sense of bondage, it's because you're surrounded by too many people, and you just need to set up some boundaries and say, I need to take some me time here, because this is an intense period and I need to heal a little bit. Which would be, a test of courage with the Five of Wands. If you're someone who doesn't get a lot of me time because you're so busy taking care of other people's stuff, then this is something you need to do so that you can understand that you can do it. You can follow your dreams. You can incorporate the High Priestess energy into your being. You can own that, and you can become, the priestess, highly intuitive to know what you need for you, which in turn is going to increase your cash flow with the Two of Pentacles there. And when you do that, when you find, you got the Star card here too, which speaks all about inspiration and all about following your passion. So it seems like you might actually be on that path right now of starting your own thing, being inspired, wanting to spend time in nature also, underneath the night sky so you can see the stars, maybe getting away from the city for a night so that you can, get some fresh air and some oxygen in your blood. We could all use a little bit of that. And, to top off the reading, this is really wonderful because all of this inspiration that you've been gathering by going within and kind of deciding whether or not you want to go against society's norms and follow your heart, it shows you're taking action. But not only are you taking action, you're making progress with the Four of Coins. And you're enjoying the outcome. Your future is Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Coins, which is just amazing energy. That's reaping the benefits. That's the harvest right there, So that's having all of the chances and all of the scary steps and leaps of faith you may have taken in the past, having them reward you, and really seeing that take form in your life as the fact that you've been of service to people. Six of Coins is all about equal give and take, understanding that abundance comes in more ways than one. It's not just money, it's love, it's relationships. It's like, so when you do a kindness for others, you brighten up someone's day, and that actually has a greater effect than you're even aware of. So there's a lot of different ways to bring abundance in our lives. And, there's a lot of stories of people who have helped someone out in a situation or found someone's keys that they lost, and in return they got, given a plane ticket to go somewhere, or, just really crazy random things like that you never would have imagined to be a path to abundance that end up happening. So so you don't have to identify abundance with the money in your bank account. It's also how are you being of service to others, and always just having faith that it's going to reward you. and it looks like it has, and it will, you know, enjoying the outcome, inspiration, High Priestess, following your inner guidance, follow your dreams and the High Priestess, you know, together here. After a period of judgment, going within, Temperance, and, you know, to be honest, pain and bondage in the traditional life, wanting to get outside of that and take a chance to feel more abundant within. So that's a really beautiful reading, Aquarius. I really like the storyline of this, and I hope it resonated with you. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.